Hey guys, drdecks here today. Today we are blocking. We're finishing up our curves and adding some really nice swoops into this deck. So follow along and see how we do. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified when we're putting out new content. Also, don't forget to comment below and hit that like button. So today, mostly, we're just trying to button up for getting ready to install deck boards. We got the outside rim joists we're finishing up, and we're G-taping, and just miscellaneous stuff going on today. So follow along, see how we do, and we'll see if we might be laying some decking here later this week.
Little handy tool to have on site is a little heat gun. We use the Matavo HPT heat gun. So with the dampness of the joist, the G-tape doesn't like to stick. So we put it to about, say, 1,000, 1,100 degrees, and then just take, as you can see, this is a little lighter and heavy at the damp side right here. And you take it and just brush it across here. Don't get too close where you're gonna cause fire or nothing like that. And we just dry it out. It takes a little bit more time, but as you see right here, we have a very nice bond with the joist and get you waterproof.
I don't like this thing. It makes a high frequency, or it resonates a high frequency. So I have to do this. Every video, every clip.
I'm putting some flat blocking on this curve here because our curved board is going to sit over here, and without flat blocking we could screw into this joist and this joist, but we can't screw into here, and we don't want to have to guess where we can screw into. So I'm going to take some 2x10s, trace all this out, have it tight with the board, tight with our joist, and that way we can just lay this guy on top. And bada bing, bada boom, you don't have to think about where you're screwing into. So.
All right, so I have this end of the deck all figured out as far as the curve, the swerve, how we have the outside rim joist on as well, which is PVC. And now Nas is putting in all the solid blocking, which is going to go in every single joist bay to create support for the alternate surface border that's going in, alternate color. So the field of this deck is Azek Coastline. The borders are Azek Dark Hickory. All right, so we've got all that completed. It's looking pretty good. And now I'm gonna go to the other side of the deck, square it up, get all the ends figured out where they need to be cut, and then try to figure out the other curve I have to do on that side of the deck. So that's what's next. All right, so now I'm on the other side of the deck, and this side of the deck is actually square. So I'm going to square up to the house, figure out where this ends, because my first deck board is going to be installed from right here, and then we're going to lay the deck this way, and then we're going to flip it and lay it this other way. So I'm going to start my board, so I have a full width board, my dark hickory border, and then the coastline will go in after that. But I also have to figure out how this 5-foot radius is going to go. So that's kind of the next step in our evolution, is get this line justified, and then figure out the curve. So that's what's next. Why can't I just do normal decks like normal people do? It's always got to be something crazy, you know? I always think it's so cool on the design until I start building it, and then it's like, man, what are you thinking, dude? It's crazy, you know? I always have these moments in these builds where I think that everything's fine, and then all of a sudden I hit these roadblocks, you know, and it's just kind of a mind-numbing thought session of what I need to do now to fix or fit or figure out what's next. It can be a little overwhelming, you know, when you think you got it, and then you're like, oh, surprise, something else you got to deal with. And I always second guess myself sometimes when I'm doing this because it can be a challenge. Kind of like right now. Alright guys, thanks for watching. So much appreciate you. Very grateful for each and every one of you. Don't forget, if you have any questions about what we're doing, leave those comments below. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Like our videos, and please click that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon if you want to be notified when we're putting out new content. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.